Raiders and Browns being informed that their game originally scheduled for Saturday will be played instead on Monday. It looks like 5 p.m. Eastern. So that seems like it's done. And then they're looking at Rams, Seahawks, and Eagles, Washington, both scheduled for Sunday. They could potentially move as well. That could be to Tuesday. So stay tuned on that.
Yeah, Dan, I heard you earlier this morning on the various shows you did across the network talking about the motivation for not wanting to move games. And this is obviously the league wants to make money, but also people buy tickets, they make plans. You'd like to not inconvenience your customers too much, and so you want the game to go on, but at a certain point, the teams no longer resemble themselves, and it gets to the integrity of the competition. When did we cross that threshold?
So I think it's important for people to know the league has said it will not reschedule games for competitive reasons, right? Hey, you don't have enough players, that's on you. The practice squad rules are flexible. The union, the NFLPA, has been pushing the league in recent days saying this isn't that. This is because the virus is spreading in team facilities. And when that happened last year, we did reschedule games, and the league has apparently heard that message or finally agreed, and now they're looking into rescheduling games. And honestly, they're continuing to talk about changing COVID protocols, but one of the things that's being discussed is procedures for potentially rescheduling games in the final 3 weeks if this issue were to persist.
Yeah, Nick. Here we go. Where Adam Schefter's tweet. Here we go. We got Adam Schefter's tweets for you. NFL now discussing switching Seahawks at Rams to Tuesday, per sources. So we're starting. Yep. Oh, look at this. Washington, as you just heard from Dan Graziano, Washington football team at Philly could now be played Tuesday, per source. So we're going to have NFL not just on Saturdays, right, but Tuesdays. And I think the rest of this season, it feels like to me, Nick, we might start to see this stuff. And by the way, the kind of frustration with protocols that the players are voicing now, I understand it. I would remind people that a year ago, no vaccines, we didn't understand how to treat this thing, and it was a scarier time in that respect. Now people can get COVID, as Baker Mayfield, who's apparently asymptomatic, and the players seem to want to figure this out, but do it reasonably.
Well, look at OBJ. I mean, he played in the game, and he probably had COVID, and afterwards tested positive afterwards. So, I mean, I see that there is a frustration, and I can understand why Baker is frustrated because of the fact that there is such a variety of different ways being tested, not being tested, waiting for the end of the week, trying to get through the week so the games can be played, but then also there's guys that are fully vaccinated that are still being able to spread it amongst other vaccinated players. So there's a lot of issues that they're trying to figure out, and I'm happy that they're trying to make these games flexible to where they're moving them. I understand it's tough for the fans that are trying to get to these games and have tickets and plane flights and all that. But at the end of the day, it's about the players. They're playing the game.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.